Olivia.
I'm Lucy.
I'm John, or Papa.
I'm Lily.
Lily, why'd you make yourself go last? Okay, that's not important. Okay, so we're asking Papa questions, and Lily is gonna go first.
Papa, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Mine too. Mine too.
No, it's not.
Yes,
No, you're
it's
3.
Blue, purple, and pink. Okay, your turn, Olivia.
Okay, so everyone has had a first kiss or is going to have one. What was yours like?
There are no words. No words to describe.
Strange.
Not strange. Just there's no flamboyant words to describe it.
How old were you?
I won't kiss and tell.
Oh dear.
My turn. My turn. What was it like when in the Air Force?
Let me see. What was it like in the Air Force? Can you be a bit more specific as to what you're asking?
Like, what did you do?
Like, what did I do? My primary job was to work on propellers.
What are propellers?
That was before jet engines, but the propeller it's a big fan. It goes on the front end of the engine, and it produces thrust and pushes the airplane through the air.
Lily. Papa, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food, something that Nana makes. Anything that Nana makes.
Nana, you feel special.
Okay. Who was your first girlfriend? And how old were you?
I'm not even gonna answer that because that's.
Personal and business.
I probably was only 7 or 8 years old
Whoa.
at the time, so no, I'm not even going to answer that.
Whoa.
7 or 8? 5, 7. I'm scared.
Lily, stop. That's so weird.
You're so weird. What was it like when you were 18?
When I was 18, what was it like? Mostly I was wishing I was 19 or 20. Trying to get a job. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I was trying to work, getting ready to go to college. Simpler. I'll put it that way. My life was a lot simpler back then.
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal. I've never given that much thought. I guess a cat.
Mine's a panda. And a capybara. Mine's a hawk.
I don't have one.
Huh?
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
I don't have a favorite animal.
It's
So when wait. I have like 2. So
only one.
no. When did you meet Nana, and when did you start liking her? And then also, when did you go into the Air Force?
Okay, well, first of all, that's 3 questions, 2 of which can be grouped together, but I'll answer it that way. I was 15, 16 maybe when I met Nana. I met her through a mutual friend, and I guess I started liking her when She made my favorite food, hamburgers,
Where?
and French fries,
Where?
and milkshakes.
Where?
And I was, let's see, you asked when I went in the Air Force, it was 1966.
I thought you said 1967.
No, I started in 1966.
Huh.
I went to Vietnam in 1967.
Oh. That makes sense.
My turn.
It's your turn.
Did you have any bullies in school?
Can't hear you.
Did you have any bullies when you were in school?
Did I have any what?
Bullies.
Bullies. Only had one.
Go on.
And he didn't last very long.
What happened?
He only messed with me one time, but he messed with some other people, and he messed with enough of the wrong people, and I don't know where he went, but he just left. He wasn't there anymore.
Whoa.
Tell them about the story.
Huh?
Like, how did you get rid of him?
Oh, like I say, I don't know how it happened. All I know is that one day he wasn't there anymore.
No.
Didn't
the
you
story.
punch a kid?
Well, I did punch him once, but that's immaterial, and we weren't at school when that happened anyway. So it would have had nothing to do with school.
Okay. Have you ever picked on a kid?
No. No, why would I want to pick on a kid?
Have you ever saved a kid?
Have I ever what?
Like, if someone was bullying them, have you ever stood up for them?
Sure. Sure.
I have lots of time.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
One
many
is for
times.
Lucy.
I shouldn't say many times. A few times, yes.
So, how long have you and Nana been together?
Since about 1963, 64.
So that's
40 plus years.
yes.
Longer than that. 50 plus, 50, almost 60 years.
Whoa. Whoa.
My turn. Okay. Did you ever work with a famous person?
Work with a famous person. Well, I have done sound for a few famous people.
Like who?
Well, let's see, Little Joe Familia, Ruben Ramos, people like that. Oh, I even worked with Selena once.
Whoa.
That's crazy. Wait, that reminded me. One time we got to step on the bridge that Selena made her movie at. There was a Vivo video where Selena did a dance on a bridge in Texas, and we went on it. And imagine if I told my friends, one of the biggest friends of Selena, that I stood on the bridge, and they were crazy. So imagine if I told that my grandpa worked with her, then they will go even more crazy.
Yeah.
Not that
Well, okay,
not normal.
if that's the way you look at it,
I feel shocked.
that's my work was behind the scenes, so to speak. Nobody sees
So?
me. Yeah, I'm just the one that was part of the mixing of the music.
Still got
I
to
feel
Selena.
shocked and hurt that I did not find out this until I was 12 years old.
13.
I'm not 13 yet. My
And me
birthday's in
7.
July.
And me 7. About to turn
13
8.
yet.
Well, I don't know that it just it never was a secret.
Papa, how old are you?
Old enough to be your papa.
So, so how old is that?
How old do you think I am?
Like 74.
Thank you, my child.
76? Wait, no. 79. That's
Ooh.
Nana.
69.
No, she's 80. 79!
Well, 78, but that's close enough.
So you're 1 year younger than Nana.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, not quite a year.
I thought you were 27.
I'm 21. No, she's 21 in some months. I'm 29.
Is it my turn yet?
Do you hear that, Nana?
Is it my turn yet?
Yes.
Have you ever jumped out of a plane?
Yes.
What was that like?
Have you ever got... What was it like?
What was it like jumping out of a plane?
Scary.
Oof.
So, what was the, why did you jump out of a plane? What was
I was
the
training.
story?
Training.
What?
So you
I had to be part of a recovery team.
So you jumped out of a plane.
Yes.
What was your craziest experience in the Air Force, but like summarized?
Craziest?
It doesn't have to be summarized, actually. We have a lot of time left.
Craziest. Golly. I guess my tour to Europe was my craziest.
Why was that? Why is that?
Because I had no preconception. I knew what to expect when I went to Vietnam, because all I had to do was just watch TV, listen to the radio. I knew what was going on. I didn't know what was going on in Europe. And being stationed in Germany, I got a chance to visit a lot of Europe, Italy. Yes.
What was your first car? What was the color and how old were you when you got it?
My first car was a hand-me-down from my dad.
What's a hand-me-down?
Means that he bought it new, he wore it out and handed it to me.
How old were you?
I was 16.
What color was it?
It was
Like a truck?
it was green.
Green? That's nice.
It was green.
What type of green?
It was a 54 model Plymouth with a flathead 6, 3-speed transmission on the column. Let's see, had a heater and 2 roll-down windows, and that was it.
So did your dad...
Oh, I'm sorry, it had windshield wipers.
Did you give it to our mom?
No.
Because I feel like my mom...
Well, let me tell you about the Plymouth first. I detested the color, and one summer I worked for an auto body shop and I painted it myself.
What'd you paint it?
I painted it blue. The actual color was called Sovereign Blue. Came on a 59 model Rambler. And it was it burned so much oil that I could go up to the gas station every day and say, check my gas and fill up my oil. It was a burner.
Whoa.
It burned. You couldn't see behind me. There was so much smoke. But hey, it was a car. It got me to school and back, and that's all that was necessary.
So I asked what your crazy experience was. What was your scariest experience in the Air Force?
In retrospect, trying to take off a broken airplane and being shot at the same time. That was my,
You got
in
shot.
retrospect.
Wait,
At the moment, there were too many things going on to be scared. You
Wait,
just did what had to be done.
Explain, how did you get in that situation?
This airplane was damaged earlier in the day by rocket fire. One of the jet engines had been blown off the wing, and the recip engine had a malfunction, and there was a problem with the propeller on that engine. And so when I turned in the work order for the part that I needed, I was informed that that part was not in the Vietnam theater, nor was it in the South Pacific. It had to come from the United States. So we knew that it was going to be overnight before we could finish working on it. And the commander of the base, shortly thereafter, informed us that if the airplane didn't leave before dark, it was going to be destroyed by the enemy. So our orders were that the airplane gets out under every circumstance, or we have to dismantle it and destroy it ourselves. And there was not time for that. Well, anyway, to make a long story short, I fixed the prop so that it would give us maximum power and do reverse. The engine man assured me that the engine was capable of that scenario, and the jet people said that they could swing a new jet engine in on the wing. And anyway, we got ready to take off, and as we started our takeoff roll, of course we had to have the lights on so we could see the runway. The enemy was shooting rockets at us.
Did you get shoot?
But we finally got back.
Did you get shoot?
Did I get killed? No, apparently I did not get killed.
I think she's asking if you got shot.
No, I did not get shot. I did not. We had some other people that got shot.
Was it your friends?
They were, I can't say they were my friends because I hadn't known them that long. I knew them.
Companions?
Huh?
Companions?
Yes, people that I was working with.
Oof.
I'm not going to say their names because I don't remember them. Yes.
Did any did other people get like hurt besides shot?
Hurt besides shot, yes.
Like how? Like you?
The night of Tet.
What's that?
Tet is it's called it's short for the lunar New Year of the people there. It's kind of like our New Year's on New Year's Day. That we were attacked by VC in Saigon.
What's that?
The Viet Cong. And I was training two new fellows that night, and the plane we were working on received rocket fire. Luckily, for the enemy, right between the wing spars. And the fellow that was on my left went home in a body bag, and the fellow on the right went home without his right arm. I was lucky. I happened to be standing right in front of a prop blade when the concussion went off, and it just blew me away from the airplane.
Whoa.
That's
But like I say, when that was all going on, I was not scared. It was afterwards that I realized the
new kids.
events that I was involved in, and that bothered me. But
I don't know why, but I'd rather be in a body cast than lose an arm. Why? A
body bag means you're dead, Lily.
Oh. Never mind.
yeah, that's what I said.
She doesn't know what a body bag
Yeah.
meant.
I thought you meant a body cast.
No, that would have been preferable, but no, he was
Dead?
he was deceased. Yes.
Oof.
Lily, do you have any more questions?
How long have you been in the thingy?
In what?
In the thingy.
In the thing? In what?
In the Air Force.
I was there for 4 years.
Ooh. Did you?
Get about that thing.
I don't understand what you said.
Did Nana miss you?
Did Nana meet me? She knew me before I was in the Air Force.
No, did Nana miss you?
You'd have to ask her.
Nana, did you miss Papa when he was in the Air Force?
Sure.
Sure.
We both were like,
Wow.
sure. Nana,
Sure.
why did you say sure? Why not yes?
What do you mean, sure?
Did
Okay.
you float with any? Did Nana float with any other person that wasn't you when you were in the Air Force?
What has that got to do with the price of eggs in China?
Did you? No, did you float with someone that when
Lily, be
Papa
quiet.
went to the forest?
Lily, say that one more time.
You never said yes.
Lily, say that one more time.
Did
Okay. we're getting away from the.
yeah, I'll love you.
Lily, so you don't ask questions like that. So, Lucy, do you have another one? What
No, sorry.
do you mean, no, sorry?
But do you? I mean, you can just. That might be
So-
all for today.
No, it won't. So, did you go to prom, and who did you go with?
Yes, I went to prom, and she's standing right behind you.
You went to prom with Nana?
Oh, I
You
have
went
a
to
question.
prom with
I have a
Papa?
question.
So,
Questions, girls?
did you go to, so,
Papa.
you went to prom, and did you ever have any other dances when you were in high school or middle school?
Dances.
Like school dances?
Yeah, we had dances back when I was in the elementary school.
I have two
Really?
questions.
Yes.
I have two questions. Elementary?
Elementary, yeah, we
You
had
had
dances.
dances? Who did you dance with?
Um,
Alone?
gosh, there lots of girls. I had lots of friends.
I have a question. Well, two. What color was your tuxedo when you went with Nana, and what color was Nana's dress? Then,
I didn't wear a tuxedo.
Then,
What'd you wear?
before,
I wore kind of like a suit, but I didn't.
before you met Nana, did you,
No.
Hey, if you're running now, you need to wrap it up.
No.
okay, that's all for
No.
today.
Guys,
If you're done, you can leave.
Okay, bye, John.
Lily, get out. Okay. So, I have a lot of questions about
Take Lily's face.
like where did you go to school?
I started school at Beard's kindergarten, and then I went to Crockett Elementary, Lamar Junior High, and Stephen F. Austin High School.
So where did you go for college?
I started at Tyler Junior College. Did some work through correspondence, University of Colorado, University of Maryland, and graduated from Texas A&M.
Have you ever gotten in a fight?
Gotten into a fight. Yeah, I'd have to say I have. Didn't like it. You hurt. And I vowed I was never going to do that again.
What happened?
From that point on, I just either talked my way out of it or run faster than he did.
So, what happened in your fight? Like, why did you fight?
I haven't the foggiest idea. No idea whatsoever. This was a kid that was in our neighborhood, and he would fight with a tree. He didn't care. He'd just fight. That's all he wanted to do was fight.
How old were you?
Oh, maybe 9, 10.
Whoa. You got in a fight at 9?
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, it's one of these things when you finally you're being beat up on, and you finally have enough, and you beat back. That's about the way it was.
What are some of your favorite things to do?
Favorite things to do. Visit with my grandchildren.
It's me.
Travel.
Where do you like to travel?
Visit with my great-grandson. Travel. I've always loved traveling. And when Nana and I retired, I said, well, I've seen all of the vast majority of the world from 40,000 feet. I want to see it now from ground level. So we drive at virtually every place we go. But I love seeing new things. Let me just put it this way. If I do it, it's because I love it. If I don't do it, it's because I don't want to do it.
Is there a specific place that you like to go?
A specific place that I like to go. Yes. I like to go to Longmont, Colorado, and Buda, Texas.
I wonder why.
Buddha.
I have no idea.
Maybe it's because your favorite grandchildren live here.
Well, that's probably part of it. Oh, there's a lot of coaching going on here.
All right, you're at the tail end. Why don't you ask one more question and then wrap it up and say thank you.
I have a question.
All right.
Do you have a favorite song? And what was your favorite type of music when you were little?
When I was little, my favorite type of music did not include country or opera. No, did not. Beyond that, I enjoyed it all.
Really?
Yeah.
So what was the type of music that were popular when you were little?
Cherry, my cherry.
Cherry baby.
That sort of thing.
I don't know what that is.
It's called bebop. Bebop music. And some Motown, the Supremes and Stevie Wonder. Some of that. Gladys Knight and the Pips. There was Tennessee Ernie Ford. Johnny Mathis. Yeah.
When you were little, what was the style? Like, how did people do their hair? What type of clothes did they wear?
When I was growing up, the style was flat tops and birds. And the reason for that is you got up in the morning, went with your hand through your hair, and you were done for the day.
Oh.
What's a flat top?
Oh, you dragged
The hair is brought up around the side of the head, and the hair is cut flat. That's called a flat top.
In a box.
Ew.
Like that.
Hey, that was, and the girls had the twirled up hair and the poof. They had poofs.
Oh.
And the girls were girls. They wore skirts. Let me just say this. For school, girls wore skirts and blouses and penny loafers and white bobby socks.
Penny loafers are not very stylish.
If you wore a
What are
penny
they?
loafer when I was in school, you were tippy topper.
Now
And
it's like
the guys wore blue jeans, belt, either tennis shoes or boots predominantly, sometimes just regular shoes. Shirts with the shirt tail tucked. Many times they were starched, but always pressed.
I wear,
And our clothes were hung on a clothesline, and there was no dryers. We didn't have dryers. There was no air conditioning. No one had telephones outside of the house. There was one telephone inside the middle of the house, and if you were lucky, you weren't on a multiple party line. Beyond that, life, like I said, life was simple. No air conditioning, black and white TVs, if we were lucky to have one.
it's strange how the time is changing, because now like now if you have like Jordans as shoes, it's like you're
Well,
cool, and if you
Yeah, we didn't have people's name shoes. We had kids' shoes. Kids.
and then
KEDS was the name of the shoes.
yeah.
and then if like when I know that when like Dad was a kid, people used to like straighten their curly hair, and it was like cool to have straight hair, but now curly hair is like it's coming back, and people like to wear it more, and it's like becoming a big thing. People with straight hair are trying to make their hair curly, and it's like kind of
Well,
weird.
What you're saying is that this sort of stuff could be put into a time capsule, and 50 years from now you could play it back and see how much of it has changed. So if you girls have no more questions,
Say. For today.
Lucy.
Stop making so much noise.
Why are you pulling my headphones?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Papa.
you're welcome. Love doing it.
That's it for today.
Okay.
Bye.
Say thank you. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. We gotta do the song thing for your Aunt Diane one more
Oh, yeah,
time.
Lily.
Lily. Let's do it right. And it's Happy Birthday, Diane. Or Aunt Diane, okay?
Okay. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Diane. Happy birthday to you.
and many more.
Woo.
Cafeteria.
Woohoo!
Big fat
Caligari
chicken.
sisters. I'm just kidding. No, we're not the Caligari sisters. We're the Badillo sisters.
Just not play babies. Play
Okay.